Welcome back, everybody, to Rbs In Sports. My name is James Irvin, and I haven't posted in a week, and I'm sorry for that. I've been trying to figure some things out. I've been trying to get things done to help, better my channel and my community that I'm trying to grow. And it's kind of working, kind of isn't working, but we'll see how that goes. But today, as you can tell by the title, we are doing the top 5 running backs. As you know, I'm doing a series ranking every top 5 position in football, and to make up for the lost time, today we're doing top 5 running backs. Tomorrow we're doing top 5 wide receivers, and then the day after that we are doing top 5 tight ends. So that will take care of that. Then we'll do some offensive linemen, the fullbacks, then we'll move over to defense. So without further ado, start out with some honorable mentions. Saquon Barkley. People are going to be mad I'm not putting Saquon Barkley in the top 5 when he's been hurt back-to-back years. In his rookie year, he was great. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Next year, kind of got hurt, but was still good. And then the year after that, ACL. I expect Saquon Barkley to come back full and healthy. And yeah, I think every time he's on the field, he's going to do great things. He's just been hurt. And I don't want to call him injury prone because he hasn't been in the league long enough. But if he gets hurt again, then he's probably injury prone running back, talent ruined by injuries, and it's just, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable putting him in the top 5, but I think he has the potential to be top 5. Another honorable mention is Aaron Jones, the Green Bay Packers running back. My Green Bay Packer running back. He's phenomenal. We had a running back problem. We thought we had it solved with Eddie Lacy, and then he ate his way out of the league, and then we didn't have a running back that was standable for too long, but then we drafted Aaron Jones, found him in later rounds of the draft. Absolute steal of a pick, can do it all, can catch in the pass game, is a really good runner, especially behind this Green Bay O-line. I think he's got all the tools to think there are running backs that are better than him, but trust me, Aaron Jones not going unnoticed. I love him, and I think he's probably the next Packer jersey I'm targeting in getting. And then, final honorable mention, Ezekiel Elliott. He had a rough year last year, and that definitely pushed him out of the top 5 conversation, even. I still think he's a top 10 back in this league. Probably some backs better than him, but I mean, it's Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not going to judge him based off one down year. If he has another year like that, though, definitely going to be falling down the list. Probably shouldn't have been, because every time running backs get paid, something bad happens to him. But I still like Zeke. I still think he's got potential to bounce back, and I have no doubt in my mind that he will bounce back. Now, before we get into the actual top 5, we got little Nick Chubb chilling on the Braves baseball. No idea how long he'll stay there, but he is staying here. It's Nick Chubb. At number 5 is not Nick Chubb, it's Dalvin Cook. Had some injuries in the past, but when he's on the field, he is explosive. He owned the Packers last year, okay? Dalvin Cook was the Green Bay Packers owner. The fans own him. No, fans do not own the Green Bay Packers. Dalvin Cook owns the Packers. They had 4 total touchdowns against us. I think it was around week 8, 10, week, or right. It was later in the season, wasn't early in the season, but it was later in the season. Dalvin Cook was back. Should have been an easy win for Green Bay since it was at Lambeau, and we just destroyed them at home in week 1. But, things happen. Dalvin Cook is great. He's shifty. He's elusive. What more do you want out of a running back? He's a workhorse running back and give you 20 carries a game, give you 5 yards per carry a game. He's just all around a great running back that you want to have on the field. He also catch the pass game. But Dalvin Cook, number 5 running back. Number 4 is Nick Chubb. This guy right here. The NFL did a video with LaDainian Tomlinson, and he didn't include Nick Chubb on his list. And I think that is highway robbery. The offense is the Cleveland Browns offense is better when Nick Chubb is on the field. That Baker Mayfield's better. Their receiving game's better. They got a good old line too, so Nick Chubb will get those blocks, and he is explosive. Split carries with him and Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt was more the passing running back, and then Nick Chubb was the guy to run. He got the bulk of the carries, and I think Nick Chubb is just an all-around great running back. He's coming in at number 4 for me. Number 3, he was my number 1 running back entering the 2020 season. But now he's moved back to number 3 a little bit because he got hurt last year. Didn't play that much, but when he was playing, he was in 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards. workhorse running back. Now, I do think you need to probably get him a number 2 guy so he doesn't get as beat up, because he was Carolina Panthers offense. Like, he was the Carolina Panthers offense. Now he has CMC. Again, can do it all in the pass game. He can do it all. You can move him out to a flex, a slot receiver. Maybe play him, play a little tight end. He's the running back, too. He can run for a lot of yards, too. CMC just does it all on the field. That Carolina Panthers offense is nothing without Christian McCaffrey. And we saw that last year. Like, when Christian McCaffrey was on the field last year, they were playing Kyle Allen, and they were still in the playoff contention because of Christian McCaffrey alone. When CMC isn't on the field like they were last year, they just were meh. They were meh. They got a top 10 pick. They got J.C. Horn, okay? J.C. Horn's a good player. I think they, picked number 9 in the draft? 8. They picked 8 in the draft. So when Christian McCaffrey is on the field, you get a top 10 pick. When they're on the field, you're in contention for a playoff spot. Christian McCaffrey makes that team better. And he's kind of the face of Carolina now that Cam Newton is kind of out of there. Kuechly's gone too. So is Greg Olsen. So yeah, Christian McCaffrey, new face Carolina Panthers. Number 2 is the New Orleans Saints running back. Broke a record for most rushing, or tied a record on Christmas Day for most rushing touchdowns in a game. Single game rushing touchdown record. I think it is 6. Alvin Kamara, AK. Woo! Alvin Kamara. He has been one of the most explosive running backs in the league. He's going to lose. He is losing Drew Brees. So there is that. But I think him and Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill, I also think he'll thrive in that offense. Him and Michael Thomas will make that offense better. Kamara, again, is one of those guys who can do it in the pass game, too. He's so shifty. He's so hard to bring down. I think there's like a famous clip out there of week 3 or 2 of the NFL season. It was Sunday Night Football. And Alvin Kamara absolutely destroyed the Green Bay Packers defense. Who knew run defense was a problem for us? Yeah, you think? But Alvin Kamara is so hard to bring down. And he would be number 1 if this man up in front of him wasn't back-to-back rushing yard leaders in the NFL. And that man is, of course, King Henry. Gotta break out the Derrick Henry jersey for this video. He is number 1 on the list. And rightfully so, he just rushed for 2,000 yards. He is the entire Tennessee Titans offense. Well, not anymore because Ryan Tannehill and, Julio Jones and A.J. Brown. But, yeah, holy crap. Derrick Henry is the offense. He is the offense for the Tennessee Titans. He put the team on his back in 2019 and in 2020. Without Derrick Henry, the Tennessee Titans don't make the playoffs. Without Derrick Henry, the Tennessee Titans don't win that wild card game or the divisional game against the Ravens or the Ravens. Patriots and Ravens. That was team. They ran to Kansas City. But Derrick Henry is the best running back in the league. And I have no shame saying it. Derrick Henry is the best running back in the league. Just rushed 2,000 yards, back-to-back rushing yard leader. What more do you want from your running back than to lead the league in rushing yards? He is the hardest running back, I believe, to bring down. Number 2 for me is Alvin Kamara. But his stiff arms are so powerful. He makes memes out of your favorite defenders. He's King Henry. And nobody yet has dethroned the king. Now, again, these rankings, like I said in my first video of quarterbacks, not based off all time. Otherwise, I don't think a single running back on this list would be here. Okay? Because number 1 running back of all time is Barry Sanders. And I'm a Packers fan. So it's Barry Sanders, trust me. I've never seen Walter Payton's in there too. But these are not all time. This is based off the last few years. Okay? This is like from 2017 on. That's kind of how I'm basing it off. Derrick Henry has been one of the most consistent running backs ever, and I think he'll just continue to have another monster year. Maybe lead the rushing yards, maybe stiff arm Minka Fitzpatrick into the next year. I don't know. Who knows? Former Alabama teammates. But Derrick Henry, best running back in the league. Number 5, Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, and Derrick Henry in that order. That is my top 5 running backs. Remember, up next is wide receivers. Who do you guys think should be number 1 wide receiver? Let me know what you guys think of my rankings down below in the comments. And thank you for listening.